Um, so sort of just to as we start to finish up here, we wanted to, I know everybody here, I'm preaching to the choir, so, which is a funny phrase when we use that around arts people, but we just want to encourage everybody on here tonight and everybody watching this at a later date, especially as we're coming out of COVID, to really take advantage of coming out to performances and to do everything that you can to embrace the arts in your community and to support, students and all the artists in your community. Um, Especially since as we're coming out of this hard time and now we get to be with each other and experience it all again. So we really encourage you all to do that. And then we wanted to start a little bit of a discussion here with you all today, because I'm sure you have some really valuable perspectives to share on sort of how we can encourage people to advocate for the arts, and what the best ways are for people to show their support, whether it's coming out to performances or something else. So we'd love to hear from you. This is the part where, Caitlin gave you a little warning. Feel free to unmute if you would like to share, what you think the best ways your community members can support our arts programs are, or feel free to pop it in the chat if that's more comfortable for you. So I'll give you all a second to think about that. And it's alright if nobody has anything to share immediately, but certainly something great for everybody listening to reflect on for themselves too. Madison, do you want to sort of start talking about your little closing bit here, and people can continue to type it up or write in the chat what your thoughts are on that, and we might use it to sort of launch more of a discussion on Thursday as well. So we would really value your feedback as well if you want to put anything in there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Delia. As Delia said before, coming out of this pandemic, kind of knocking the dust off is a favorite expression of mine, and kind of maybe tuning up on some skills that we've lost in the past, getting to create these experiences again. We want to encourage all of you guys to get out in your communities and really support your schools or your local orchestras or anything involving the arts, whether that's an art gallery or your grandchild's concert in first grade. Anything helps in the arts, and I feel like not a lot of people realize that the littlest things are what tend to mean the most and add up sometimes. So as we have started some teams at our schools advocating for the arts, we want to encourage you all to start your own teams or mention our organization to someone you know. And if you're interested, we invite you to contact Melissa Burkhold, Student Advocacy Program Director, if you'd like to know more. And Melissa will drop her email in the chat at the end if that's something that you would like to pursue.
And then sort of just before Melissa closes up, does anybody have any questions for us or anything else you'd like to chat about before Melissa closes out for us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, Susan. How are you doing?
Hi. I can't seem to get my photograph up there, but that's probably just as well. Anyway, this was just wonderful. Thank you, Delia and Madison and Dylan and Michaela and Melissa. Oh my goodness, this was just so inspiring. And I do hope that this will reach more people as it's, since it's recorded. And I'm just so happy hearing all your voices again. It's just wonderful. And thank you, Caitlin, again and again and again for your leadership. So I just want to say hello to all of you, and this was just fabulous. And hi, David.
Hello to you, Susan. It's good to hear your voice too. And
Yeah.
Thank you to you, and thank you to everybody who's on with us right now, and everybody who watches this later. We really appreciate it. So I'll hand it over to Melissa to give you some more information about what you have coming your way for the rest of the week. So thank you all.
Well, thank you, Delia. Thank you to all of our young people tonight, whether it's high schoolers or middle schoolers or elementary schoolers. Young people have a way of just looking at a problem and not even seeing it as a problem and just working through it. without even seeing it as any kind of an obstacle at all. And it's just really been my pleasure to work with all of these young people as they've gotten ready to share their thoughts with you tonight. Tonight is the second installment in our week-long celebration of the arts. Last night we got together for a session that we called State of the Arts, where we got to hear from a variety of statewide arts organizations who are doing great work here in Maine. We'll have that recording up on our website very soon in case you weren't able to join us last night. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a session called Creating Me, and this is going to be an opportunity for anyone to come together and create something as a group. Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily lives that we can forget to involve creativity and to involve connection to other people who are practicing artists or novice artists. And this is going to be a great way to come together. There's going to be some music, some visual art, some theater. You don't need any prior experience with any of those, though. We look forward to coming together and having a facilitated art making experience together. Thursday is the big day where we've got these awesome students are going to speak again, highlighting a little bit more what they alluded to tonight about these challenges that they've experienced during COVID and how they've overcome them. We're also going to hear from actor John Lithgow. We're going to hear from Shelley Pingree, one of our representatives in Washington. And we really hope that you can join us for that session on Thursday, which is at 3 o'clock. And then finally, Friday, we're going to wrap things up with an event we're calling Dine and Discuss, which will be a great opportunity to come together and reflect on the week, reflect on what it's been like to be a part of the arts during COVID and what we see for our future together, and figure some things out as a group, hopefully. Caitlin, let me also just mention, if you'd like to learn more, we have all of that information on our website. You can find all the registration links there, all the exact times. I will put our website in the chat. Caitlin, are there any more parting thoughts from you here?
No, thank you to Melissa and Delia and Dylan and Michaela and Madison and all of the SLG members who have put in an incredible amount of work on top of being students and on top of all the other incredible organizations that they're a part of. So we're really grateful for your time, and we're looking forward to building upon this on Thursday. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Yay! You guys rocked it. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Delia, you should go into videography. Who needs to major in math? No, that was gorgeous.
Really? I think I pretty much pulled it together like midnight last night.
No, the way that the music wove in and the slot, like seeing the visual of the questions and.
Oh, good.
I mean, Delia, take this from me and ask Dylan if you can make Evan and Mason sound professional. You've got it made.
Are we recording still, Caitlin?
I am actually. I should have stopped. Now I have all of this in there. So there you go.